Sure, why not?
Talk, you and me?
Sure.
Okay.
You go and talk, man.
All right, then. Bye, Mick. Yeah, I'll see you around. Bye. Akushenko Band, armed and ready. And I'm talking to King Diamond. Hello, welcome.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry about not recognising you. That makeup is stunning. Do you do it yourself?
Yes, every time.
So what brings the former lead singer of Merciful Fate to London?
We have a new album called Fatal Portrait coming out in Britain on the 14th of March. Should be out worldwide on the 14th of March.
And actually, I must say, that's what you can hear playing in the background, Lurking in the Dark from the album Fatal Portrait. What actually happened to Merciful Fate? Why did it split up?
We split up on the 12th of April, the day after we played our last gig in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Mostly due to an unprofessional attitude from certain members of the band.
I see.
You know, the kind of stage clothing. Somebody didn't want to do the interviews and in-stores that I needed to make a career, and dressed up too funny, you know, like short trousers and stuff. It didn't fit in with the show. But most important was the musical side of the whole thing, because the former guitarist Hank Sherman, who used to write most of the songs, he came up with new material which had nothing to do with Merciful Fate at all, and he insisted on getting on the next album. It was pure pop music, and I wouldn't put my name to that.
Because it was doing so well at Sue, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We just came back from touring the States for 2 months, you know, and did some festivals in Germany between Christmas and New Year's Eve, and everything went perfect at the time.
So you left, you took some members with you, and you...
I phoned up the guys the day after the gig and told them that I was leaving Merciful Fate, and then the bands broke up because of that, and
so
I gave them a couple of days to think it over, and then I phoned 2 of the old guys, Michael Denner and Timmy Hansen, the bass player and guitarist, and asked them to come and listen what I had to say about the future and stuff, and they joined immediately.
Is it similar to the Merciful Fate, or is it like that Satanist heavy metal? Or
there are some slight changes. The music, you will instantly hear that it's Merciful Fate. It could have been our 3rd album.
Yeah.
But in order to get better deals for the band, we had to change the name, and we picked on King Diamond because everybody knew that already. So concerning the image, it's still gonna be the same. You're gonna see a far bigger show production. You'll see illusions on stage instead of the ordinary stuff we used to do. There's not going to be so much Satan into the stuff now. It's going to be more magic and mystery. You know, I'm going to be burned alive on stage, for instance.
I say. We'll talk more. I know you've chosen this week's Mega Monster Mix for us. It's Lee Aaron, Metal Queen, Motley Crue, Queensryche. This week's Mega Monster Mix, Lee Aaron, Motley Crue and Queensryche, chosen by King Diamond. What do you think about bands like Exodus and Slayer?
They're very good personal friends of mine.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they believe in the real thing, but I know they read the book.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming to see me.
You're welcome.
I'm going to try and pronounce a name now. Wendy Malmsteen.
Oh, Amanda, you stupid woman. Try again.
Winwy Malmsteen?
Yngwie Malmsteen.
Yngwie Malmsteen, sorry. I'll see you tonight. Lots of luck.
Thanks.
Because I know people like to be scared, just a little bit, and they like that because they go watching all the horror movies. And that's another thing. People don't like our lyrics, you know, because it says Satan now. Then they go and watch Halloween or whatever it is. So why don't they just accept our lyrics as, if they don't want to look for messages, then don't. Just take it as horror stories. That's all. You know, I'm not up to preaching to people. That's not what I want to do. I think people should believe whatever they want, and we can be just as good friends no matter what religion you believe in. I think it's important you believe in something. I don't want to preach, you know, but if people want to know something about it, I'm willing to discuss with them. I've had discussions on television in Denmark, you know, with priests and...
Oh, really?
Yeah, poor them, They can't answer my questions, unfortunately, because they go for a religion which was written down by a man's hand, actually, 2,000 years ago, you know, and they still go for that stuff. You know, I'd admit that half of the Bible is very good, and there are things that you can use in today's society, but the other half is just too old. It's for the trash can.
One thing that occurs to me is that people would say that the devil is the greatest liar of all, and that he's probably sold you down the road, and that you're gravely deluded, and that you don't even know it. How would you respond to that?
The devil has never been allowed to speak for himself. Never. He's always been called, Satan actually means the accuser, or the opposite. The accuser, he's never, you know, the Christians never say anything about what Satan is saying. He never says anything. It's the Christian that says, he's bad, he's doing this, he's doing that. Always a he, you know. It's
I never heard
the
him
power.
interviewed, it's true.
I always, you know, when I talk to priests, for instance, and I tell him, you know, I just can't believe in God because he's that evil. And really, what do you mean by that, you know? He is so all-powerful and almighty. Why can't he come down to earth and show himself to people so that they can see that he's for real and that he's the guy to believe in? Instead, he sits up in his head, you know, those people, they don't believe in me, and when that final day comes, I'm going to roast them in here. And if that's not
terrifying idea.
Not evil, I don't know what evil is. So I can't believe in that philosophy. Let's get rid of all this old bullshit about Satan is drinking the blood of newborn children and things, because that's one big lie. It's something created by Christians, you know. Satanism isn't dangerous at all, you know. It's a very sound life philosophy, you know. Carry out your feelings, that's it. Have a good life, enjoy yourself. You don't know what's going to happen to you after this life. So why not get the most out of it?